Have you noticed how often you lose awareness? One moment you are working, and the next, you are scrolling your phone without even realizing when it happened. The other day, I visited a friend. His laptop was open, his project on the screen, but his hands were glued to his phone. I asked, "When are you supposed to finish that project today?" He smiled and said, "Yeah, I was working. But at some point, I picked up my phone. Honestly, I don't even know when." That's the lack of awareness in action. And it's not just him, it happens to all of us. I'll tell you about my house help. She would often start watching YouTube while cooking. She would get lost in the videos, and what's the result? Well, she burns the food. When I was a kid, I would sit down to study, but at some point, without noticing, I would be buried in the thoughts of a movie or a TV show or the summer vacation. I'd lose time and the homework would remain untouched. This is the pattern of distraction. We begin one thing, our awareness slips, and we wake up minutes or hours later wondering where the time went. It feels as if life pulls us into illusions, because in those moments we are not really aware of ourselves. This is where meditation comes in. At its core, meditation is not about sitting silently, it's about training awareness. Take the simplest practice, watching your breath. Sounds easy, right? But try. One moment you are aware of your breathing, and the next you are replaying a conversation you had with your boss or planning tomorrow's to-do list. Minutes later, you realize, oh, I was supposed to be with my breath. That realization itself is a moment of awareness. With practice, your awareness sharpens. At first, it might take minutes to notice you have drifted. Then, with time, it takes seconds. And eventually, you catch the very first flicker of a wandering thought. That is awareness. Knowing when your mind has shifted and choosing to return. So here's the practice. Throughout your day, notice the small moments. When you reach for your phone, when your mind wanders in a meeting, when you lose yourself in a worry. Each time, take a pause. Acknowledge what happened. And gently bring your awareness back to this moment. The more often you do this, the stronger your awareness becomes. And with awareness, you don't just live on autopilot. You live fully, consciously, in control.